So I want to look with you tonight. Last week we saw Revelation 21, but tonight we want to go and focus on Isaiah chapter 60. Isaiah 60 is almost like a parallel reflection of Revelation 21. In fact, you can put two chapters side by side and you find the verses are almost identical. It says in verse 14, Isaiah 60 and verse 14, also the sons of those who afflicted you shall come bowing to you, and all those who despise you shall fall prostrate at the soles of your feet. And they shall call you the city of the Lord, Zion of the Holy One of Israel. So Revelation says the holy city, the New Jerusalem. Isaiah says the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One. How do you know this is the same glorious city? In verse 19, it says, the sun shall no longer be your light by day, nor for brightness shall the moon give light to you. But the Lord will be to you an everlasting light, and your God, your glory. So you know for a fact, both John and Isaiah had the same revelation. This is a city that didn't need the sun or the moon. This is the city that Abraham had been waiting for, a city that has foundation, whose builder and maker is God. In fact, this was the city that the heroes of faith, those that we read in Hebrews 11, the heroes of faith, in fact, of all times, have been seeking after. It is the hope and the desire of every generation. You see, we are talking about the likes of Noah, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. People like Samuel and David and Samson and Gideon and Daniel and others. Hebrews 11 verse 13 says, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, were assured of them, embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on this earth, because they saw a vision. They saw an amazing place. They said, well, this is not our final destination here. And in verse 13 and 14, it says, for those who say such things declare plainly that they seek a homeland. And now they desire a better, that is a heavenly country. Therefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. Everybody say, my God has prepared a city for me. Will you turn to somebody on your left and right and say, God has prepared a city for you? So the Bible describes this eternal city, this city in the eternity, as our city. Now, to most Christians, we always think that when we die and when we go to eternity, it's going to be a spiritual, airy-fairy, ethereal, ghostly realm where we are going to be like spirits floating around, maybe on some cotton candy clouds playing our harp. Let me tell you, it's totally unbiblical. It's not correct biblically. In eternity, first and foremost, we will have a new resurrected body, which is going to be exactly like this same one that we have, except it is without sickness, it's without disease. There's no more pain and no more aches. There's no more disabilities or handicaps. If you cannot see, now you could see. If you couldn't hear, now you could hear. If you're born without a leg, now you have two legs. It's going to be like this present body, but it's one that is not prone to temptations or to the weaknesses of sin. We will be living our eternal life under a new heaven, on a new earth, in a glorious city.